fourth-wall chamber where the angles never rest. Wires pulse like living arteries, carrying thoughts I try to forget. The room exhales in passive cooling, soft heat drifting through the vents. Every wall a different version of me, every echo a consequence. I trace the hydra's branching logic, feel it coil beneath my skin. Not a monster, not a warning, just the shape of where I've been. David throws his stone at shadows, Goliath shields a trembling heart. Two halves of the same confusion, thinking they stand worlds apart. But here in this octagon of mirrors, I see the truth beneath the fight. The boy and the giant share one pulse, two fears learning to unite. There's a storm curled in my ribcage, not a demon, just a tide. I breathe with it until it settles, learn to walk with both inside. I am the man inside the system, watching all the circuits flow. Every choice a branching river, every loop a place to grow. The hydra pulls when I pull harder, so I loosen, let it be. Force creates another head, stillness sets the logic free. The room exhales its quiet wisdom, heat dissolving into air. I learn the monster and the maker were the same voice in despair. I wake in the four-wall chamber, the eight I built now folded in. Angels sharpen where I stand, a geometry of my own making. Wires strum like stubborn arteries, circulating thoughts I swore I buried. The machine isn't breathing for me, it's repeating what I never said aloud. The vents release their quiet heat, a tired exhale I keep mistaking for calm. Every wall reflects a version of me I scroll past but never face. I trace the hydra's branching logic, feel it tighten under my skin. Not a monster, not a warning, just the habits I refuse to break. David throws his stone at shadows, Goliath guards a shrinking pride. Two halves of the same avoidance, pretending they're on different sides. But here in this reduced enclosure, I see the truth I tried to dodge. The boy and the giant share one pulse, both afraid of being seen. There's a storm curled in my ribcage, not a demon, just neglect. I breathe with it until it softens, learn to sit with what I've wrecked. I am the man inside the system, but the system is inside me too. Every choice a looping circuit, every loop a way to hide. A hydra pulls when I pull harder, so I loosen, let it speak. It whispers what I never wanted. You're the one who keeps me fed. Touch grass, talk to your neighbor, the room mutters through the heat. But I cling to my glowing brick, a vampire nursing its own reflection. The machine is what I'm using, but I'm the one who won't listen. I blame the wires for my hunger, but the craving is entirely mine. The room exhales its quiet verdict, warmth dissolving into air. I learn the monster and the maker were the same voice in despair. God's pride, like a crumbling anthem. Two archetypes orbit, the same hesitation, both terrified of illumination. In this reduced enclosure of four clean planes, I witness the truth that the myth explains. The fawn and the giant share one vibration, two fears caught in the same oscillation. Hydra's whisper, Hydra's whisper, Hydra's whisper, Hydra's whisper. The Hydra tightens when I resist, so I loosen my grip and let it exist. Force begets heads and proliferate bloom. Stillness infers the recursive plume. Touch grasses the room in a thermal decree, but I cling to the glow of my handheld sea. A vampire of glass reflecting my ache, feeding on patterns I swore I'd break. The machine is a tool, but I'm the equation. The hunger, the loop, the self-replication. A monster and maker collapse into one. A Leviathan forged from the things I've outrun.